came and got him.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He left after the prolific game.
Okay.
One more time, guys. One
That's
more.
good.
Just as smooth as the last one.
One
Just
more.
as smooth as the last one.
Let him go, boys. Let him go. You want to leave the whistles at the bench?
Yeah.
Leave the whistles at the bench.
I would just like, that first half, that last game, first half, I didn't call one foul. I thought these two guys.
Let him, boy. Let it be known, right?
Let it be known.
Welcome to the last game of the evening. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, Core4 Academy out of Chadley, Georgia. Number 0, Caleb Robinson. Number 2, Kendrick Green Jr. Number 4, Achor.
So we suspend the
Number
game,
5,
too?
Nolan Wells. And number 24, DJ Richardson. Core4 is coached by Tobias Howard Sr. Now the home team on the scoreboard, the Word of God Christian Academy, the Holy Rams from Raleigh, North Carolina. Number 1, Khalil Marshall. Number 5, Saquon Harris. Number 14, Isaiah Todd. Number 15, Chase Forte. And number 35, Homeboy King.
We're back for the Grind Session World Championship. We're got the number 4 seed and the number 13 seed doing battle here. The 13 seed being Core4 Academy. Word of God is the number 4 seed, second year Grind Session members. Best finish, first round loss in the 16. I got some guys making some noise as well. McDonald's All-American Isaiah Todd, Jordan Brand Classic, Michigan commit. This is the former school of NBA player John Wall. Coached by Byron Williams, says Word of God wins the tip. Quick start, quick look off the mark for Word of God for Marshall. Before misses the layup. Green working up top. Got the lob up top. Back to Word of God. Going back the other way to Core4 Academy. Nice move by Caleb Robinson, 6'4" senior at Louisiana. Word of God, this kid can shoot. Hope Boy King, downtown shooter, just a sophomore, getting some early looks already for the likes of Ole Miss and others. Green answers back. Core4 working in the half court and loose ball. .15 on the shot clock. So they get a little stagnant. Drive down the middle and they'll back it back out. Green using that screen with a step back. Looking to take it in, and Todd there. That's a wall, and we'll go the other way. Forte bringing the ball into the half court over to Marshall. Marshall over to King. King can shoot. He's got a little dribble drive going on here. Kick out. Marshall looking to work. Hit him with a 1-2. As the lead goes back to Word of God, the Holy Rams. Core 4 had a play-in game yesterday and got the late game tonight. Achor hitting his first attempt. Po' boy King can shoot. He in and out on that one, but he can get hot real quick. Green, work in the middle, loses the dribble. A lot of dribbling there. Marshall over to Po' boy. Gave the extra pass to Forte. Good ball movement there. They pressure the ball up just a little bit. It's Core 4, get a corner look at 3, and a knockdown by Nolan Wells. 6'7", junior out of Pensacola, Florida. Todd, working the middle of the lane and gets into a little bit of trouble. It's gonna go the other way. Tipped out by the Holy Rams, so they're gonna get it right back. Look to push the ball. Pull up by Forte. Chase knocking it down. 6'3" senior. Has the likes of Yale and Princeton looking at him. Good drive to the rim. Harris looking to drive. Have a foul called on Harris. Actually, no, it wasn't on Harris. It was on Green. Thought it was a charge called. 11-10 the score, early score in this one. Shot up by Green, and he knocks it down. Marshall looking to set up the offense here. Harris over to Todd. Todd looking to go to work. As the extra kick is going to stay on this end. Forte will take the ball out on the sideline into Marshall. Marshall pulls off the back of the rim, and it's going to go to Core 4. We got a sub coming in. It'll be Lee checking into the game for DJ Robinson, or Richardson, I'm sorry. Core 4 being patient on offense. Less than 10 seconds to go on the clock. Look at 3, and Word of God running out. Todd, mid-range. Gets the friendly bounce. We're tied at 13. 10:20 to go in this one. Green working the ball up top. Robinson over to Green. Green to Wells. Wells knocks it down. 16-13 is the score in this one early on. Core4 with the early lead. 6 minutes into this ball game. Shot up by Word of God, and Core4 is out ready to roll. Another good look from the corner, off the mark. Word of God comes down with the rebound, and the Rams looking to run out. Marshall scores in the lane and makes it a 1-point game. Green getting the offensive set. Lee working it up top into the high post. Good fast breakout. Marshall on the assist. Bullock with the finish, the 6'4" senior. Good drive to the basket and dish. (18-17), the early score in this one. Nice finish at the rim. On the receiving end of that is Bullock. Kendrick Green. Swinging it over to Robinson. Sorry, Lee working it in the corner. Shots up, off the mark. Ball's gonna go back to Word of God, and checking out is Caleb Robinson for Core4. Good ball movement by Word of God as they kick out. Thought about a three, passed it up. Probably one extra pass tied, gives it up. Back inside to King, who finishes. Brian Lee over to Green, back to Lee. Shot off the mark. Core4 picks up the loose ball, and there's a leak out. Core4 cleans up the loose ball off the missed layup. Good look in the corner for Lee, off the mark, but rebound go right back to Core4, and nice little fadeaway, and good tap in by Wells. We got a timeout, 7 minutes to go in this one, 21-20. We'll take a timeout as well as the Grind Session World Championship.
Timeout for Core Academy is a full time.
We're back, 7:01 to go in this one. 21-20 is the score as Word of God brings up the ball into the half court. Marshall getting the play set. High screen, looking to kick it over to King. King in the tie. We haven't seen him post up much. He faced back and knocks it down.
Circle, use it, hit him, DJ, use it, kid.
Kendrick Green working up top. Have a foul.
Oh, Jerry. Oh, this strong. Hey, triangle.
Fouls on number 21. That's going to be Amarion J.
Hurry up, Brian. Triangle.
Foul on number 21, Omarion J.
Set it.
Good look inside to DJ Robinson. Tied off the mark with the three, and we got a foul going the other way.
He's trying to play some basketball. Worry about your game,
23-22 the score in this one as Core4 brings it into the half court. Kendrick Green Jr. working at the top. Kicks it over. Good head fake. Got his feet set. Good shot by Wells. Core4 definitely playing a good game here against Word of God, the number 13 seed against the number 4 seed. The 4 seed being Word of God as Marshall tries to answer, and he does answer. 25-25. And we're going to have some extra. 21 White with the foul. That's going to be on Jay. Kendrick Green working at the top. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Brian Lee gets a set play and good look inside to Jerry Dang. Harris working it over to Isaiah Todd, and basket's good by Todd. He's got 6. He's got an opportunity for an and one. He plays with a lot of emotions and talks a little bit of trash too, which always play a factor. (27-27). Isaiah looking to add one to it, and he does. Kendrick Green into the half court. Brian Lee working up top. DJ off the mark. There's Ty brings it up. Big fella showing he got a few handles as well. Loose ball by Core4, throwing up. And it's going to stay on this end. Good defense getting back for Lee as we'll get a sub coming into the game.
They called that on Black.
We got a technical foul on 23 back on Brian Lee. So we got a technical foul, and Word of God to shoot free throws on one end. First one is off the mark for Po' Boy King. Second one is up and good, as the lead extends 29-27. Marshall with the ball up top. Dump off, and it's going to go the other way. Kendrick Green looking to work the offense. Hopefully we'll get back to basketball. Been a lot of chirping on the court. Good finish at the rim for Achor. He now has 5 as the game is tied. Probably closer than what some people expect by this far into it. 4 minutes to go before halftime. As Core4 sits down on defense. Ty pulls up from 3. Off the mark. Core4 with the rebound. Looking to push the ball, and good drive to the basket. Caleb Robinson will get a timeout by word of God as they take a lead, 31-29. We'll take a break too and come back with more of the Grind Session World Championship.
Timeout, Word of God Christian Academy for 30 seconds.
We're back, 3:47 to go in this one, 31-29. Core4 is up on this one. It is the number 4 seed against the number 13 seed. The number 13 seed with the early lead as we get closer to the half. Shooter right there. Right on the mark is Po' Boy King as he gives the Holy Rams the 1-point lead. Kendrick Green, Jr., swinging it over. Robinson, back over to Green. Good drive to the basket. That's going right down the heart of the defense for Robinson. No foul call there. Core4 going back the other way. Pull up for Caleb Green, and 36-32 to lead in this one as Po' Boy looks to answer. In and out. It's going to go towards Core4, and we're going to get a couple subs into the game. (36-32), 2:39 to go in this one.
Now go get him, TJ. Get ready, kid. Oh, man. TJ, get the ball.
Ty gets the loose ball, out running. Kicks out to Marshall. Marshall decides to drive, pulls up mid-range, off the mark. Core4 comes down with the rebound. Green, get him set.
Caleb, you had the corner on that, Caleb. Wait for DJ, Caleb. Now.
Been well played first half by Core4.
Using it. Use it again. Get him, DJ, right there.
They really played their game, scored at the rim, knocked down open shots just like that. Kendrick Green knocks down his second 3 in a row. He now has 11. Ty working the block. Man got away with a hook, and he does. They'll call it, and they'll go the other way. That'll be the first on Todd. Marshall's going to pick up at half court on green as they run their set for Core 4, 39-32.
Hold up. Run it through. Go set it. Take it to him, Mature. Down. Turn that corner.
Good reach-in foul there. It's going to be on the floor. That fouls us on Bullock. For word of God, that is his first foul. Team fifth. Caleb Robinson working up top. Green, who's had the hot hand lately, he's knocked down a couple threes. In this one, he has 11 already. Throws it into the post. And, I mean, they're working the angles. Chore. He now has 7. It's been a very balanced game offensively for Core 4. Really sharing the ball well. Isaiah Todd going one-on-one. Kicks out to Marshall. Shot is up. It's off the mark. Core 4 out looking to run. 9-point lead, 41-32. 36 seconds to go in the first half of this one. Good mid-range shot off the mark. It's going to go back to the Rams. King couldn't finish at the rim. It's Core 4 coming up. Good awareness by Bullock on that one. 3 seconds going. This one will have a heave from half court and off the mark. 41-34. Core 4 leads it at halftime. We'll talk to both coaches as this one's been a little bit of a surprise. This is the Grind Session World Championship.
Remember Coach Byron Williams of Word of God. Coach, you don't look too happy right now. What's going through your mind? You're down 7 right now. You guys aren't playing the best game right now. A little frustrated, I'm sure. So
Late game, I think we ain't moving the ball. We keep talking about moving the ball. We're trying to get on the first and second shot. Our game plan was moving the ball. Look a little frustrated because we done got away from the game plan. But we're going to move the ball in the second half and see what happens.
what are you going to be doing in the second half to try to, get back into this game? And what are you telling these boys to try to, make sure that they don't get their heads down and get back in this game?
Moving the basketball and play a better brand of defense. Yep.
Showed out to Coach. Coach got the ones on. We repping the ones today.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
My man.
Good luck in the second half, Coach.
The boys better stop worried about talking, man, and start playing. Yeah.
Here with Coach Tobias Howard of Core 4. You got a 7-point lead at the half. Not getting comfortable, I'm sure. So what do you tell your team to try to, sustain this lead or extend this lead in the second half?
First of all, we want to try to get stops. We want to try to, get at least 3 stops in a row and execute on our offense. I think we gave up a couple big threes where we could have got cushion in the game, and a little turnover at the end, a mishap, and we could have been up 9 or came back down and took it a little higher than that. But I think if we execute the ball and we get stops, I think we'll be fine. Try to eliminate the 3-point shots that they got.
Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Appreciate it.
We're back. It's the Grind Session World Championship. Core 4 with a 41-34 lead as we go into the second half, and a little adjustment. We'll see by the Word of God. Got a zone that Core 4 just threw right over the top of Caleb Robinson on the receiving end of that. Marshall working it over. Harris over to Todd. Todd, nice finish at the rim for Isaiah Todd, the Michigan commit out of Baltimore. Caleb gets it over to DJ Richardson. DJ, a little premature on the pass. They still get an opportunity at the shot, but it is off the mark. Marshall tries to push it ahead, but Core 4 picks it off. Loose ball going the other way. King pulls up and knocks it down, and I mentioned earlier he can get hot. He's their shooter. Caleb Robinson. Word got back to a man-to-man after starting off in that zone. Good block by Todd at the rim. Got the pass out to Marshall, and Marshall. The finish is in and out, did everything but go in. Green. Get him set. 43-39, 14 minutes to go, and this one is first 2 minutes are off the board in the second half. DJ Robinson, handoff. DJ Richardson with the handoff to Caleb Robinson. Todd pulls up from 3 and knocks it down. Down to a 1-point game. Todd has 12. Green trying to get in the set. He drives and almost a loose ball, and still a loose ball. They recover. Got to stop a play. We'll figure out what the number is on shot clock. 3 seconds. .13:07 left in the second half of this game. 3 seconds on the shot clock for Core 4 as they take it out on the sideline. Got to get a shot up quick, and they do. It is off the mark and going back the other way. Marshall kicks it over to King. King loses the dribble momentarily. Back over to Marshall. Todd, jab step, step back. Another 3 for him. He started to heat up. 15 for him as Word of God have all of a sudden found themselves back in the lead in this one. Green working it up top as they get the set. DJ with a nice touch. DJ Richardson in the post. Isaiah Todd bringing it back, working up top. The big fella looking at the ref for a reach. He crosses over. Another reach from behind. And he comes up a little limp. Kick in the corner and a knockdown 3 for Nolan Wells. It's back to a 3-point lead for Core 4. Todd posted up in the post. Goes up with the hook, off the mark, but he gets his own rebound and kicks out to King, and that's off the mark, but rebound once again, and we'll get a foul on that end as Harris cleans up the boards. Foul's going to be on the floor.
You too good for this? 1-1.
Checking into the game is B.J. Keith for Isaiah Todd as Core 4. Word of God gets set to inbound the ball. Harris working on the wing. He looks to drive and finish with the left hand. He's going to have an opportunity for an and 1. That foul is going to be on number 4. Achor picks up the foul on that. That is his second. Tie ball game, 48-48. 11:39 to go on this one. Good look at 3. It's off the mark and put back in by Achor. Marshall coming back into the half court, and Ty getting ready to check back into the game. Drive to the lane, off the mark. King with the rebound, a kick out to Marshall for 3, and he gets fouled on the 3. Fouls on Jerry Ding fouls, and we're going to have 3 shots. First one's in. Second of the 3 is good as well. I want to remind you, we got the All-Star game going on Saturday morning, 11 o'clock right here on the grind session. Make sure you hit that follow button, notification button for all the action for this week. Follow your favorite team and players as Marshall is at the line for his 3rd attempt. That is in. He takes advantage of that foul, and Word of God finds himself up 1. Core 4 moving the ball. Working it inside, which has been successful for them, and off the mark. That loose ball going back to the Rams. Harris kicking over to Todd. Todd looking to drive. They call a foul on Kendrick Green. Marshall, we're going to have a moving screen. That foul's on Isaiah Todd. That is his second. Core 4 trying to bust some brackets tonight. 51-50, they're down 1, playing very well on day 2 of this Grind Session World Championship as they miss their tie. Put his head up, showing he can handle the ball a little bit. He's going to drive and look to go baseline, but it's going to be turned over. Good challenge at the rim. Good offense, good defense right there. King looks to drive, and they're going to go the other way with it. Po' Boy King is going to get caught with the foul. That is his first. Core4 inbound the ball. Word of God, apply just some light pressure. Marshall on the defense. Green dribbling up. Marshall trying to stick his hand in the cookie jar. Green back it up. Marshall on defense. Green picked up his dribble. He finds the big man down low. That's DJ. He kicks out. Drive down the lane. Good defense there. Marshall comes up with the loose ball. Passes it ahead. King steps in for the mid-range shot, and Core4 cleans up the rebound as they get out and run. That's Caleb Robinson swinging it on over for Lee. The easy basket, 52-51. This has been an entertaining game so far. The best one of the day, I'll have to say. Closest one. Marshall with the 3. He pulls up, and it's good as they go back and forth. Lee gets the offense set. We got a moving screen going the other way. So we got a technical foul. Let's get it set. We got a foul called on number 2, Black, and then we got a technical foul called on Marshall. So just to get you caught up, we have a foul on Kendrick Green. Was being personal. Then we have a technical foul on Marshall for Word of God, and going to the line and shoot the free throws is Nolan Wells. First one is off the mark as second one goes. It's a 1-point game. Possession's going to go to Core4 Academy. Hey, this is way to go home. You definitely can feel the intensity of this one as Green comes into the front court, gets it over to Robinson. Robinson working off that high screen, looking to drive. He kicks it over to Green. Green kicks it over to Lee. Lee setting it back up, looking to go to work. Good basket inside by Achor. Achor playing through the contact as Core4 goes back in the lead, 55-44. Good basket by Chase Forte, 56-55. As Marshall sits down on defense. Green gets a triple threat with the dribble. Lee working off that high screen. Going to make the extra pass, but they're going to call him for steps. That pivot foot just kind of slid on him. Marshall getting the offense set. Look inside the tide, and he finishes with a dunk. 17 for him. He's definitely had a much better second half than first half. He's got himself going. 58-55. The word of God up on this one, and we're going to have a charge going the other way. All right, we got a full timeout being called by Core4 as they'll talk it over. And we'll do less talking as we take a break. It's the Grind Session World Championship. We're back, 58-55. Holy cross, whoa. Oh, wow. Wow. Great effort at the rim, and a chore gets called for the foul on that one. That'll be his third. 7 minutes to go in this one, 58-55. We'll set it up for you. Core4 with 3 timeouts left. And the Word of God has 4 timeouts left. Bullock knocks down both free throws as it's a 60-55 game. Kendrick Green brings it to the half court. I changed that. That'll be Lee bringing it into the half court.
He'd be on the bench.
Good look in the corner, gets his feet set, just didn't fall for him. Todd comes down with the rebound. Rams looking to run. Shots off the mark, Core coming back the other way. Shot goes up, and it'll be an and one for Caleb Robinson. He'll get an opportunity.
Hey, they talking.
Goal is good. Robinson, and he'll shoot the and one.
Come on, winning time.
Foul was on number 14. Isaiah Todd, that's his third.
That foul's on Isaiah Todd. It's his third personal. Robinson short at the line, 60-57. Isaiah Todd from the logo off the front of the rim. Back out as the Rams gathered the loose ball rebound. We got a timeout taken by the Word of God, Christian. We'll take a timeout too. It is the Grind Session World Championship. We'll be right back. 60-57 the score in this one. Exactly 6 minutes to go. Word of God Christian Academy, Core 4 Academy doing work here in this one. Big time dunk and dish right there by Bullock. He's had a couple of nice dunks in this one. Dunk and tips too. As Green works it into the half court, 62-57. It's been definitely a well-played game by both teams. Bringing their A game tonight. Definitely Core 4 for sure. Drive to the lane and no call there. Word of God pushing it out and another run out by Bullock, who is just putting on a show. Bullock down has 12. We got an all-star game on Saturday, but starting to look like a dunk contest here in the second half. This last couple minutes from Word of God. Bullock going back up again. He comes up short there. Core 4. Green getting their offense set for Core 4, 64-57. Wells looking over to Green. Green going to work. Turnover. Marshall gonna hold it out. Slips a little bit, gets it over to the shooter, who is King. Lead pushed to double digits for the first time in this one. As we got a steal going the other way. No foul call, and yes, there's gonna be a late whistle. Fouls on 23, Brian Lee. First basket is good for Chase Forte. Second shot up and good. (69-57). Score in this one. $15 to go. Dunk attempt by the Rams, off the mark, but back up Core 4. Basket made by DJ Richardson. 10-point game, still very much a game. Both teams sitting on 3 timeouts. As we approach the 3-minute mark in this one. Todd going to work at the high post. Splits to 2.
He told him to shut up, and then he got a bucket on him.
Fouls on Jerry Dean. He's going to check out as Achor checks in. 71-59. Core 4 gets it into the half court. Good look at 3, just in and out for Core 4, who shot the ball very well in the first half, just having a tough time to getting it to go here these last couple minutes. Marshall holding out. Word of God and no rush as they get another finish. Chase Forte with a nice finish at the rim. 73-59. It's going to be timeout by Core4. 2:21 left in this one, 73-59. We'll be right back with more of the Grind Session World Championship.
Core 4 is a full timeout.
The game over. What's all we played for? What's all we played for? From the 2-5 to the park, man. Hey.
Let's get you set for the last 2 minutes and 21 seconds of this one. It is the Grind Session World Championship. It's going to be taken out on the sideline, and Core4 is going to have possession of the ball. Core4 with 2 timeouts left. Word of God with 3, and still right out of the timeout with Marshall. And what's been a close game most throughout the last 2 or 3 minutes is definitely changed. Kendrick Green working in the half court. Good look. This could be a big shot for them, and just can't get it to fall. Here's a run out. Somebody was trying to catch a body. Hey, I gotta chill, man. Woo! Oh my
Any
God.
of them, bro. You pull up any of them,
Look.
I'm gonna come over here and do it. On his head.
I was asking if our All-Star game got a dunk contest. It's going on right now. Dunk contest is happening right now.
I'm gonna try to get the people that lose.
76-59. Less than 2 minutes to go in this one. Oh, here comes another one. Why do I feel like one coming? Why I feel like one coming? Because it is. Oh, my God. Bullock. (78-59). Another steal. Another run out. Another dunk. Bullock with a 360. Sometimes you don't even need to say anything. Just sit back and admire. Oh, my gosh. 80-59. This is not the same game it was 2/3 of the way through. It was back and forth, lead change after lead change, and all of a sudden it's turned into a dunk contest. That foul's going to be on Caleb Robinson. Marshall knocks down the first one. He now has 15. It's been a balanced, really balanced game for Word of God. All 5 guys in the game right now in double figures in points. Kick out, run out. Ty gets in on the action now. 21 for Todd. 20 seconds to go. We'll just hold out for this one. Looks like we'll wrap up at 83-59. We'll shake hands, have a player of the game. This has been the Grind Session World Championship. We'll be back tomorrow with more action. We'll have the player of the game interview coming up here in just a few minutes.
Academy 83, Core 4 Academy 59.
I'll shake your hand.
Who you talking to? Who?
I'm here with the co-players of the game, here with Isaiah Todd and Chase Forte. Chase finished the game with 10 points and 12 assists, 4 rebounds. Isaiah Todd finished the game with 21 points, 4 rebounds, and a couple assists. How y'all feel about team performance today?
Great teamwork today. We got everyone involved. Got Quandre involved at the end of the game. You know, he's energized off dunks, so we wanted to get him involved. So.
How about you?
I feel like we had a good showcase of what we can really do when we play together defensively, and it just generates our offense. You know, we got a couple fast breaks, a couple dunks. And, you know, everybody was locked in.
Struggled a little bit early on. Tell me how, you know, coming to going in halftime, how'd y'all adjust?
We just wanted to compete harder and play more defense. That's really all it was.
We tend to play down our competition sometimes, and you know, fresh off a plane, that could be a little tough to turn around. So I mean, halftime we just went in the locker room and we talked, and you know, we all agreed that we weren't playing to our greatest potential.
Survive and thrive. Word of God, y'all are on to the next round. So congratulations on player of the game. See y'all tomorrow, 4 o'clock.